Michael's in the bathroom, Michael's in the bathroom, please don't sue me. 'Cause I stole the song. Wow, I was a little pitchy there. Chris probably like, when are you not pitchy? Well, anyways, welcome back to another edition of Bathroom Book Club. Today we're going to be talking about more about a topic in general. And I decided to talk about this because of recent events going on. You know, the protests about George Floyd is black literature. Because to me, nothing really sums up the black experience quite like black literature. The writings of some of our greats like Maya Angelou, Sojourner Truth, James Baldwin, Richard Wright, Alice Walker, Zora Neale Hurston, just to name a few. So right now, while we're still in partial quarantine, that avail yourself to black writers. In fact, that's what, if you had watched my story time, you would know that I had met Maya Angelou. And that's what she said at her end of her speech was, avail yourself to black literature. So I challenge all of you to go out and do that now. You're at home, you have access to Audible and Amazon and the library. There's a lot of towns have digital libraries. So I would recommend, really diving in to black literature right now. So you get a real feel for the black experience. Like, for instance, Native Son. Yes, Native Son. And Black Boy. It's like, those will definitely open your eyes to inner city suffering. I also love Zora Neale Hurston's Their Eyes Were Watching God. It's about this woman named Jamie. It was shortly after the Civil War. And she's like falsely accused of murdering her first husband. And it's this very long, sordid tale. It's beautifully written. And at the time, Zora Neale Hurston was criticized for using what is called vernacular, or the language of the time. The actual speaking language of black people. Because at the time, people thought that it was insulting. But reading it today through an anthropological lens, you kind of get the feel of what it was like to listen to somebody from that era speaking. And unfortunately, Zora Neale Hurston died a pauper. And it was Toni Morrison, I think it was, who brought exposure back to her, which Toni Morrison also wrote Beloved, which that is a very surreal book. So, like, if you're really into mystical realism, I think Beloved would be a great book to pick up. And as far as wanting to know about, black issues or black struggles, her short story Recitif is a great one. It's about a young girl who is in a foster home or a shelter. I don't know the exact wording you would use. And a white friend, and how they became friends in the shelter, and then how they interacted years later through different issues. Another work I love is The Simple Books by Langston Hughes. Simple is written from the perspective of this older black man. His name is Semple, Semple. And, it takes a very humorous approach to everything. It really takes the piss out of race relations. So I'd recommend, like, I think it's called On White Folks or Simple Related to White Folks. I've read so many of these books over the years that, yeah, it's kind of hard to recall every single title. But I strongly recommend doing that. And while you're at it, listen to some good music. Like Billie Holiday. Like Strange Fruit would be very appropriate right now. Because I remember I went something like, Southern trees bear a strange fruit, the blood at the leaves and blood at the root, black body swinging in the southern breeze, strange fruit hanging from the poplar trees, scent of magnolia, sweet and fresh, then a sudden smell of burning flesh. I think that's how it went. But she wrote it about lynchings, and which at the time was not exactly the best move for her career, but it stood the testament of time as a seminal work for demonstrating the black experience. And I understand right now. We're all pissed right now. And it's deservedly so. But I think it's a good time for all of us to educate ourselves. And to see that this ain't something new. This has been going on for generations. And as a mixed person, I'm half white, half black, and I was raised white. By my white mother, my white stepfather, white sister. Literature really allowed me to get in touch with my other side and to learn about my other side. And I think it's great for all of you to take that opportunity right now. Especially, we're not in school right now. A lot of us are still out of work. Take this time to learn and become better. And remember, stay delightfully offensive, and glitter covers all your sins. Bye.